beautiful Thursday, aka the Crunch O'Clock. Another time to enjoy the sweetness that is your favorite show. And of course, I'm your favorite screen giver. Ever smiling, ever dazzling, ever glowing. Ayomide.
And I remain that beautiful, intelligent, sassy.
Yeah. Okay, so what should you be looking forward to on the show today? Well, first up is the social media banter, where we'll be hooking you up with all the juicy stories making their rounds on social media.
Next up is usually tea o'clock, but when we have a guest in the house, it's no longer tea o'clock. So a guest is in the house, someone very special. You guys should just relax.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And yes, the final segment of the show is called Let's Play. And you know that when we have a guest in the studio, well, the guest will play the game, and hopefully he or she doesn't do too much short so that they can go home in one piece. They will not say Fresh Media came to kiss somebody. Okay, so first up on the social media banter. Now, this is an AGN Wala, that's the Actors Guild of Nigeria. Okay. So, Kate Henshaw and Hilda Dokubo reacted after they found out that Senator Elisha Abu was made a patron for the AGN. And then the chairman of the AGN, that is Emeka Rolas, came out to defend their actions, saying that the senator was not made the patron just because of they were trying to support beating a woman, but because of his philanthropic English is hard.
I understand.
Philanthropic donations and everything to the industry and everything. So now they are saying that he's innocent until proven guilty. My question is, there was a video, sir, but well, let's leave that side. He's innocent until proven guilty. And so they came out to say that he stands against everything the guild stands for. I mean, they cannot support a woman beater to be a patron and everything. And that Emeka Rolas came out to also caution Kate Henshaw, saying that she brought everything out to social media instead of her to have written a letter to the guild. And then Kate Henshaw is like, oh, you are condemning bringing it out on social media. This same social media whereby when one of us is sick, we go to social media to plead for people to make donations. But then when it comes to cautioning, I should write a private letter. And then you're here also questioning my membership status and everything because you feel like in the past 2 years, myself and Hilda have not been contributing and everything, because he says he heads over 2 million actors all over the country and he cannot exactly speak for their membership and everything. Kate Henshaw actually, she brought receipts. I'm just going to read part of what she said. This is the same social media where we come with bowls to beg for alms from the public because our members cannot be looked after because there is no health care. Then part of her tweets, she wrote some tweets where she talked about the letters that he sends to her that now is questioning her membership. Okay. Yes. She said, Emeka Rolas Ejeze, you told Plus TV that you have to check your register to see if I am a member of the guild. Really? So who were you writing to? Should I also bring up other conversations you have had with me? Why all these with a non-member?
I just, first of all, would say that, when there's corruption, it affects everybody's moral. It affects your normal standard of thinking. Like, first of all, I'll pick up that part where he said he's not guilty until proven guilty. Yes. Before the case even went to court, a video went viral that made it a case that was taken to court. Yeah. So what other proof do you need that he actually hit the person or he actually slapped her? Not even once, several times. So what other proof do you need to know this person? If he could publicly hit a woman,
then you can only imagine what he can do
inside.
And then he put up an apology, which Hilda Dokubo also addressed in her video. He put up an apology that never came out until it became a social outcry, an apology that you read from paper. Meaning you really did not mean it.
Someone wrote apology for you. Meaning somebody was expressing feelings that you were supposed to express by yourself, and then you're saying, like, you would see the pride all over his face, like, he feels like what he did, like the person deserves it.
Yes.
And then you were saying it to be proven guilty. Like, first of all, I would say one thing with Nigerians, when money is being given to somebody in the left hand, they all close their eye to the morals and the writing they're supposed to see. And you're now saying someone is not a member, someone you comfortably write letters to. because you didn't expect her to speak up, and now all of a sudden she's not an active member.
And then talking about philanthropic activities, so because he's a philanthropist or he gives towards that particular cause,
it justifies
everything he did. It justifies being a woman beater, because there's a hashtag sex toy senator and everything. So he justifies beating a woman and everything. And so you say he's innocent until proven guilty. So if we're going by that, he's innocent until proven guilty, can you hold on any accolades or title or positions you want to give him until he's actually proven innocent or guilty? So why jump the gun? Why take a step further when you know that this guy has controversy written all over his
case has not been concluded?
And that's the problem with the country, because now, even after that whole thing happened, after that whole beating of slapping the woman happened, he was given an award for democracy something. And I'm like,
and I was so
what
surprised.
has the country turned into? That someone, so we're speaking against domestic violence, we're speaking against sexual assault and stuff like that, but then someone commits these crimes and it makes a public apology, and then the next thing we're dishing out awards to him like nothing happened. Let's just sweep it under the carpet.
That means abuses, domestic violence and all that has a grade. Like there are some certain persons that would do it, and then the law would take advantage, the law would do something about it. But there's some certain people that will do it, and then they will encourage them, give you an award for hitting a woman in public.
That's what happens when you have money to, when money can sweep everything away.
That is just
the money. The good part is this is the social media age, and people of this generation, even previous generations, we are liberal enough to speak up. So whether or not you have enough money, people will speak up when they know
you will trend.
Yes,
we'll talk about you.
That's it.
That's why I like this generation. Everybody's speaking up now. Nobody's keeping quiet.
Exactly. That's it.
Okay, still, popular politician and betting company owner Akin Alabi claps back at a man who said at 24 you shouldn't be broke. Like,
okay.
Like he said, he tweeted and he replied to the person's tweet saying this morning he actually borrowed 100 naira from his mom. So what is the big deal? Like, this is not the first time something like this actually coming up. Like, someone has also posted something like this saying at 24 a man shouldn't be in his mother's house, you should be in your own house, you should be working by now, you should own a car. Who put up those rules? I never knew someone put up the rules.
I think I saw this particular, I saw it, but I didn't really pay attention to it so until now that you just brought it up. So, Eskomisa, at 24, you should not be broke.
Yes.
Are we in the same economy, sir? That's number one question. And number two, people don't always grow or blow at the same pace. The fact that at 24 you've made it doesn't mean at 24 other people would have made it. It may take 45 years, it may take 50, it may take 30. As a matter of fact, there are people that are 16 and have made it. Okay, so if you are 16 and you are broke, it is a sin. Since everybody wants to be silly. I'm telling you, because that
actual post was very childish.
And I'm glad that the response came from someone who actually has money. By saying that, he said that at the age of 24, he still borrowed as little as 100 naira from his mom. People's fingers are not equal.
So you don't judge people by age. Like who says things like that? So if I have a brother or a friend that's 24 and is broke, so I should just condemn the person because he's past the age of making money.
It doesn't make sense. And I feel like people are just social media motivational speakers, aspire to perspire so that you can require when you can blah 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 blah. Hello, please sit down and get busy.
Please
realize that the person that is talking literally doesn't even have anything.
He's just looking for attention.
Okay, now that is all we can take on today's social media banter. Next up, we'll be inviting our guests into the camera front with us. But first, let's go on a short break. And when we get back, you get to meet he or she.
Unlimited. If I die
pass you conquer. Baby, I need you, no be for my yeah. Mommy, you give me like my baby. I wanna treat you like my baby. Cause you give me that energy.